Hello, welcome to Salesforce Nights. In today's video, we'll be learning about DataRaptor Transform. As the name suggests, transform means reshaping of data. So the purpose of DataRaptor Transform is to reshape the data without any database interaction. You can map, calculate, or restructure the JSON structure as per your use case. So the common use cases are if you are building a request body of an API, you can transform the data as you need to send to the external system. So let's dive into Salesforce Org to see a real-time use case. Log into your Velocity org and navigate to Velocity Digital Studio as always. Open OmniStudio Data Raptor and click on New button. Now let's understand the use case what we are building today. So we have a code input JSON and we'll try to transform it into a output JSON of this structure. So let me copy the input JSON. Before that, we have clicked on new button and we have to provide the details of the transform which we need to create. So let's say transform code details, as we are trying to transform all the code related data. Select the interface type as transform. Input and output will remain as JSON and JSON. Description, transform code data for API. Click on save button. In the DataRaptor transform, you will notice that we have different subtabs like formula, transform, option, and preview. Now in the transform subtab, you can see on the right hand side you have input JSON, expected JSON. So what we will do is we will paste the input JSON which we have copied from our sample. Don't worry about it. I'll provide this sample input JSON in the description as well as the output JSON. I'll copy also the output JSON and I'll paste that in the expected JSON output section. Now this will help us with the mapping because it will pre-populate all the details which we need for mapping. Now click on plus icon and in the input you can see the quote ID is renamed to QuoteInfo and QuoteName. Sorry, my bad. It will be quote ID. And similar way we'll do the mapping quickly for all of them. This will be QuoteName. And start date will be QuoteInfo start date. Net amount will be mapped to net QuoteInfo and net amount. Now you need to see that these two fields, which is total price with tax, this is calculated. So on the net amount, which is 1000, 18% tax has been added to it. So we need to create a formula which calculates the price. So let's create a formula straight away. Go to the formula tab and click on add formula. Now what we will do is we'll add a merge syntax and choose the quote, which is the parent object, and followed by the field on which we need to, or the node which we need to calculate the tax. So as I said, it is total amount plus 18% of it. So it will remain as is, and I'll copy it, multiply it by 0.18. It will become colon, let me give it a name as total price with tax itself. So this will now act as an input to my transform mapping. I'll go to transform section again and click on new button and choose quote colon total price with tax and quote info total price with tax. Now let's preview it what we have built so far. Now you since you have already pasted the input in the input section, it will already be populated here. You just have to click on the execute button. And as you can see that net amount is 1000 and total price with tax is calculated as 1180, and rest all the mapping looks fine so far. So let's map the other field as well, which is customer info. Customer info, if you notice, it is concatenation of account name and account billing city. So similar way, let's copy the parent object, go to formula tab, add a formula, and quote followed by account, followed by name, colon name. Now the concatenation have a formula as well as I believe it works with a string as well. Let's see that part if it does. My bad. Let me remove it. And rest everything will remain the same. Just it will be billing city instead of name. So the last part will change and we will name it as quote colon customer info. So now this will act as our input in the transform mapping. Let's select customer info. It will be here and customer info. Yeah, let's try to execute it. As you can see, the name and the billing city has been concatenated and we can see customer info separated by a dash in between. Now let's complete all the mappings as is quickly to show you. Now a fun part. If you try to select anything for quote line ID, since it's already an array, you will notice that everything will automatically be in place. You don't have to do a specific return, worry about how to handle an array or anything. So what I'm doing is quote line quantity, and let's take as quote line and quantity. Let's just see how it looks like. So since it's already an array, it will take care of it, and you can see it's populated as an array. Now the two fields which are remaining, if you map, it will look exactly how I have showed in the output tab. So that's all for today's video. If you have any questions, please do ask in the comment section, and in the upcoming video we'll explore about DataRaptor Turbo Extract. So thank you, stay tuned and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.